Hey guys, what's up?
Hey pretty people.
I'm Richelle.
And I'm Aaron.
And I think we did that backwards, but that's okay, because you should know that anyways.
Yeah, you know who we are.
Welcome to Mildly Informed.
And we're gonna play a game really quick. Is there wine in Aaron's mug? Yes.
Is that how the game works?
Yeah.
Wait. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us tonight and on this video discussion. We do have to give you an apology. So, what had happened was...
Alright, so if you didn't catch our live stream, we broke this down already. I lost my grandmother and it was a trying time. So for 2 weeks, I was just like inert emotionally. I tried to...
Good word. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. I tried to like put on a brave face a lot of the time, which I did. And then in those 2 weeks, the Chicago Gay Men's Chorus was actually invited to perform with Demi Lovato. So it was like a really high, not high, but it had highs and lows. It was a roller coaster ride. It was like, it wasn't a hot mess of a 2 weeks, but
it was a trying time.
Yeah.
You put it best. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then for myself, like I didn't really go through anything traumatic or major, but I did have a job interview that I was a little bit panicky about because I really wanted. So I haven't heard back from the job yet, but felt like the interview went well. And then in other news, I have a new boo, so that kind of takes up your time.
I met him and he's like really cute. He's been informed about Mildly Informed. And let's get right into it.
Yeah, so we'll jump right into our topic today. I don't know why I did that voice. To ghost.
Or not to ghost.
Or not to ghost. That is the question. So we jumped into this discussion before we did the dating woes cuffing season.
Mm-hmm.
I discussed in that video that I had a thing going on that was ended, and I had literally just ended that thing. And before the thing was ended, I was kind of playing around with the idea of just not having a conversation, just shrugs, like, why do we need to discuss this? For what?
Yeah, no, honestly, to be completely honest, in that situation, because you guys were hanging out for a long while.
Okay, so it had been about 3 months.
You guys were chilling with each other for a long while. In that situation, not to ghost. And that's gonna be like on the screen, not to ghost.
And Aaron says that because why?
Because like an explanation is old after like 3 months. Hell, an explanation is old after like, I would say maybe 3 hangouts. Like you can't. 3 hangouts.
No.
Yeah.
I don't owe you a damn thing at 3 hangouts. I don't owe you anything.
Like no. I'm not saying like a full blown like thesis statement, but it's more or less like, yo, you should have put it together. I'm not clicking with you. You might be clicking with me, but like.
I don't owe you an explanation until. Okay. Being really real though. So okay, in fairness, I did have the conversation. Obviously, I decided that it wasn't right for me to ghost. There was more development to the relationship than I felt good about to just walk away and be like, whatever. I felt like it would have been better to just kind of tie up those loose ends, say what I needed to say, and ultimately that was the best decision. But for me, if I've been dating you and we don't have a label or a title, and I've only been seeing you a couple weeks, and I haven't done anything really with you, it's just been kind of casual, whatever, we go out, we see a movie, we might text every now and then. I think for me it kind of depends on the degree of what you've introduced into the relationship.
Yeah.
But if it hasn't been more than a month, like, I don't see any legitimate reason why I need to give you an explanation as to why I don't want to see you anymore.
True.
That's just me.
Like, that's true
you
for
don't
you.
have to agree.
That's true for you.
I feel like I need to discuss it with you. Like, I feel like I could just as easily back off and just be like, okay, well, we were hanging out. Now we're not. If you want to know, I mean, you'll reach out to me, which is kind of the approach I was going to take, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I guess the question of the hour is, at what point in a relationship, then, is it fair to still just, like, back away and be like, "Ooh, I don't exist anymore"?
All right, so let me come down off of my high horse, because while she was toying with the idea of ghosting, homeboy is a pro at it. Like, give me a round of applause. Like, okay, so
I don't know about Aaron has lots of little flings, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm listening. I ain't trying to call him out, but I'm just saying, like,
you ain't trying.
No, he dates. Aaron dates, okay?
Yes.
He does the dating life. He'll be seeing someone, and I might hear about them, and then I don't hear about them anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by flings. Not saying, like, he's boinking with everybody. Not what I'm saying at all. Sip that tea.
So, while I am good at ghosting, I'm also good at getting ghosted. And a lot of the times...
Good at it? How you good at being ghosted?
Girl, it's like, oh, you stopped texting me? Okay, cool. No more reaching out. And then it's funny because when I stop reaching out, then it's just like, where'd you go? And I'm just like, girl, you were giving me like dry ass text messages if I even got a response.
No.
So,
that's another good question.
Yeah.
At which point do you stop texting someone that you're dating?
Yeah, like, and especially if I'm putting in more work. If I find myself putting in more work, there's a huge chance Aaron will be a ghost and be like, ooh.
Especially if it's like, okay, yeah, there's gonna be some level of unbalancedness in any relationship.
Yeah.
In certain regards, there's gonna be a little bit of a give in some areas, and they'll give in another area sometimes. But if I can't tell that you're genuinely interested and I'm giving, then I'm going to stop.
Yeah. So here are my times when I ghost. So let's say I go on a date or I have a hangout session. Those two are interchangeable to me. I'm very easy to please when it comes to like meeting somebody for the first time. I don't have to go somewhere fancy. Don't use those words against me. Anywho.
Rochelle's eyebrows are up.
I know. Well, I don't care if you
know
judging me.
It's not judgment, it's concern.
I don't need a lot.
No, it's not about that. It's more so not going to public places. That's where the concern is. Like, oh, do you know these people? How you know them? Why are you going to their house? Like, how you know they don't kill people and collect them underneath their couches? I don't know.
I'll tell you where I am sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to know.
Sometimes I don't, and I didn't ask. However, there's a level of concern, just a little. Yeah. No judgment.
Like, okay, let's say the first hangout / date doesn't go well, to me at least. It's like, the phone's down. I don't know if your number's saved, you know. The next one where I'll do it is like, ooh, you got asshole tendencies that I don't like. You know, it's cool and fun to be catty and have a repertoire, a banter, a back and forth and everything.
It's fun to roast people sometimes, you know?
But when I smell that it's just like tear down, it's like, back away. Woo! I'm gone. And then the last one is if you voted for Trump. Shit. You get no explanation.
I'm gonna like swallow real hard. You know what? I actually have to go feed my cat. I don't have a cat, but that's the excuse I would. You know what? I really need to go feed my cat.
But
but it's time for Richelle to disappear.
Yeah, to be completely honest, should I be a man about it? You know?
I think that's the question of the hour, though. Is at what point
is an explanation owed?
Not okay for you to not give an explanation. And I think it does vary. And like I said earlier, I think it depends on how much you've given of yourself into the relationship. Like if we've already had the whole conversation about emotional stuff, or we've talked about our background to some level, like, yeah, I think you have to have a conversation. Like, they know about your life like that.
They know about your life.
They really know you on a deeper level than just like a surface level. But if it's like one of those people where, oh, we went ice skating, oh, we went to the movies, we haven't really had a deep conversation yet, then I'm like,
but like in the sense, okay,
slowly back away.
But no, in that same sense, like, oh, we haven't had a conversation yet. But it's like, is ghosting ruining the opportunity to have that conversation? Because I did think about it. Because while I'm also great at ghosting, I'm also great at the self-sabotage. Somebody should write a song, Maybe I'm the Problem. I'll bump that song.
I don't know. We're going to work on that one later. Drop them down in the comments if you have any ideas what this song should sound like, what the lyrics should be, the hook.
Because, like, I'm not going to...
Okay, but wait. That was a question I had to ask myself in the previous situation that I was in. The person who will remain unnamed because for their privacy and respect-wise. But in that situation, early on, remember, like within the first month, I was like, and I think I knew, like, I don't see this working out. But
you, like, okay, with that same guy, because like I was privy to a lot of your emotions when it came to him. There was a period in time where you were in like, Like.
But before I even got to the in like part, I had like some hesitations because of some stuff that had happened.
Yeah.
And I didn't voice it initially because I was kind of like, I just don't think I'm going to keep dating this person at all.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was willing to just ghost. But he reached out to me and initiated a conversation, and because we had a dialogue, I was willing to continue to try and explore it some more.
Did you use that bobby pin, girl? Inside joke.
That what now?
That bobby pin. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God, they're hearing me cackle. You're editing this out, right?
I am not. I will not edit it out. Literally laughed from the moment I saw it, but we'll save that for another time. We'll have to talk about that another time so everybody else is privy to what's...
But because you got it back, you didn't ghost.
Because of the bobby pin?
You got your bobby pin back because you didn't ghost.
I couldn't care, and you know.
I know.
You know what? We're not talking about that bobby pin no more. We're not talking about
So,
it.
like, tell us how y'all feel about ghosting. When is an appropriate time? Okay, so there is absolutely an appropriate time to ghost. When they are just, like, bananas. Crazy, like... And you can smell the crazy, like, wafting.
Could you not just tell them laughing you low-key crazy?
Girl, you know.
Why couldn't you communicate about that, Aaron? Why couldn't you just be like, I think you might be low-key a little crazy?
Because I'm not going to tell a crazy person they crazy. They don't know they crazy.
Maybe you're the missing link to getting them the help they need. Maybe they don't know they're crazy, but they need somebody to say it. Well... Anyways, we'll stop rambling and cackling and let you enjoy the rest of your Monday. Make sure that you subscribe, you follow us on Facebook, you follow us on Instagram. That will be in the description box below. Please leave us some comments. What are your opinions, your thoughts about ghosting? Because Lord knows we don't know.
We have no idea. But also share this video. Send people our way that can like kind of tell us that we ain't the S word.
And if you want to be just a little bit shady, send this to somebody who ghosted you.
I can't even sip tea. That's hilarious. Okay, y'all.
We'll see
So
y'all.
have a great rest of your week. R's and W's, hard. We love your faces.
You'll be hearing more from us on your timeline. We promise.
We promise.
We will be more present. And we love you.
Bye.
Bye.